Lebanon, Indiana. Lebanon/Lebanon/ is a city in and the county seat of Boone County, Indiana, United States. The population was 15,792 at the 2010 census. Lebanon is located in central Indiana, approximately 29 miles 47 km northwest of downtown Indianapolis and 36 miles 58 km southeast of Lafayette. History. Lebanon was founded in 1832. It was named by a pioneer settler who saw a stand of hickory trees on the site and was reminded of the biblical cedars of Lebanon. The first post office at Lebanon was established in 1832. Historical sites. Lebanon is the home of the historic Cragun House. Built in 1893, it was once the home of strange Nathaniel Cragun and his family. The family traveled the world, and their house is now a living history museum full of the pieces they collected from their travels, as well as original furniture from the dwelling. This Victorian home is owned and maintained by the Boone County Historical Society and serves as headquarters for the organization. The Cragun House has been added to the National Register of Historic Places. Also listed on the National Register of Historic Places are the Boone County Courthouse and Oak Hill Cemetery, Lebanon, Indiana. Geography. Lebanon is located at 438 and 8060 2818 W 40.52137 minus 86.471,570. According to the 2010 census, Lebanon has a total area of 15.566 square miles 40.32 km2, of which 15.55 square miles 40.27 km2 or 99.9% is land and 0.16 square miles 0.4 km2 or 0.1% is notable architecture. The county courthouse of Lebanon is notable for its single-piece vertical Ionic order limestone columns. They were at one time believed to be the largest single-piece limestone columns in the world. Demographics. 2010 census. As of the census of 2010, there were 15,792 people, 6,433 households, and 4,049 families living in the city. The population density was 1014.9 inhabitants per square mile 391.9 km2. There were 7,057 housing units at an average density of 453.5 per square mile 175.1 km2. The racial makeup of the city was 96.1% white, 0.5% African American, 0.2% Native American, 0.6% Asian, 1.1% from other races, and 1.5% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 3.1% of the population. There were 6,433 households, of which 32.6% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 46.0% were married couples living together, 11.8% had a female householder with no husband present, 5.2% had a male householder with no wife present, and 30.9% of all households were made up of individuals, and 11.8% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.38, and the average family size was 2.97. The median age in the city was 37.5 years. 24.5% of residents were under the age of 18, 8.5% were between the ages of 18 and 24, 26.8% were from 25 to 44, 25.6% were from 45 to 64, and 14.7% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city was 48.0% male and 52.0% female. 2000 census. As of the census of 2000, there were 14,222 people, 5,800 834 households, and 3,780 families living in the city. The population density was 1952.9 people per square mile, 754.3/km2. There were 6,202 housing units at an average density of 851.6 per square mile, 328.9/km2. The racial makeup of the city was 97.67% white, 0.33% African American, 0.39% Native American, 0.37% Asian, 0.58% from other races, and 0.65% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 1.61% of the population. There were 5,834 households, out of which 32.7% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 50.5% were married couples living together, 10.9% had a female householder with no husband present, and 35.2% were non-families. 29.9% of all households were made up of individuals, and 11.8% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.40, and the average family size was 2.99. In the city, the population was spread out, with 26.7% under the age of 18, 9.0% from 18 to 24, 30.8% from 25 to 44, 19.9% from 45 to 64, and 13.7% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 34 years. For every 100 females, there were 91.2 males. For every 100 females aged 18 and over, there were 85.8 males. The median income for a household in the city was $37,791, and the median income for a family was $47,769. Males had a median income of $35,614 versus $22,791 for females. The per capita income for the city was $18,245. About 4.4% of families and 7.1% of the population were below the poverty line, including 6.4% of those under age 18 and 10.6% of those aged 65 or over. Government. The government consists of a mayor and a city council. The mayor and clerk treasurer are elected in a citywide vote. The city council consists of 7 members, 5 of whom are elected from individual districts, while 2 are elected at large. Current elected officials: Lebanon, Indiana. Mayor Matt Gentry. Clerk treasurer Tanya Thayer. City Council District 1 Mike Kincaid. City Council District 2 Keith Campbell. City Council District 3 Maurice Jones. City Council District 4 Dick Robertson. City Council District 5 John Copeland. City Council at Large Dan Fleming. City Council at Large Brent Wheat. Politics 6 Politics. Education. Lebanon Community School Corporation has 6 schools under its jurisdiction, 4 elementary schools, a middle school, and a high school. The body enrolled 3,300 students for the 2019-2020 school year and is recognized as a B district by the Indiana Department of Education. List of schools. Lebanon Community School Corporation, Lebanon Senior High School, Lebanon Middle School, Central Elementary School, Hattie B. Stokes Elementary School, Harney Elementary School, Perryworth Elementary School. The city has a lending library, the Lebanon Public Library, which was established as a Carnegie Library with an initial grant of $15,000 in 1903. Economy. Major employers in Lebanon include Lebanon Community School Corporation, the U.S. headquarters of German power tools company Festool, and of Canadian specialty foods manufacturer Skajot Barrett, manufacturing plants for Hendrickson International, Kaufman Engineering, Maplehurst Bakeries, and Deal Lubricant Company, distribution centers for In 2018, Monosol, a business unit of Japanese specialty chemical company Kure, chose Lebanon as the site of its newest facility to produce water-soluble film technologies. The Lebanon plant is expected to be fully operational in mid to late 2020. Transportation. Highways. Interstate 65 to Gary near Chicago and Indianapolis, US 52, a junction of US Route 52, and Interstate 65 is located in the northwest part of Lebanon, and the two routes are concurrent through most of the city. State Road 32, State Road 39 to LaPorte and Martinsville airports. The Boone County Airport is located 2 nautical miles 2.3 mi, 3.7 km southeast of Lebanon's central business district. The nearest commercial airport, which currently has scheduled airline service, is Indianapolis International Airport IND, located approximately 32 miles 51 km south of Lebanon. Railroads and trails. CSX provides freight rail service in Lebanon. The Lebanon Business Park, located in the southwest part of the city, is designated a CSX Select Site. CSX constructed a rail spur directly into the business park. The Lafayette and Indianapolis Railroad line traversing Lebanon was owned and operated by a number of companies from its inception in 1852 until it was abandoned in 1985. Portions of the former railroad line have been repurposed as a shared-use path currently known as Big 4 or Farm Heritage Trail. A trailhead is located at Sam Ralston Road east of Interstate 65 in Lebanon, and the trail extends 9.5 miles 15.3 km from this point northwest to Thorntown. Notable people. Doug Jones, MLB relief pitcher, Sharif pitcher, Sharif pitcher, Sharif pitcher, Sharif pitcher, Sharif pitcher, Sharif pitcher, Sharif. Mel Kenyon, Hall of Fame midget car driver, had 4 top 5 finishes in Indianapolis 500, inducted in International Motorsports Hall of Fame. Sylvia Likens, murder victim, born in Lebanon, murdered in Indianapolis in 1965 when she was 16. Ray Long, editor of Cosmopolitan from 1919 to 1931, was born in Lebanon. Ami McCain, novelist, playwright, and journalist. Rick Mount, 1966 Indiana Mr. Basketball Award recipient, former Purdue player, member of 1972 ABA Championship Indiana Pacers team. William Perigo, basketball head coach at Western Michigan University and University of Michigan. Drew Powell, actor, is best known for his role as Hoss Cartwright on the PX series Ponderosa and as Butch Gilzean on FOX Gotham, and for his guest roles on Malcolm in the Middle and Leverage. Alan Saunders, cartoonist and writer. Mary Worth. G. Thomas Tansel, textual critic, bibliographer, and book collector, especially known for his work on Herman Melville. Craig Terrell, former Purdue and Seattle Seahawks football player. Herman B. Wells, former president of Indiana University, attended Lebanon High School and worked as teller at his father's bank in Lebanon for several years.